On to Noah Kakoa here. Jay Scott and Seth Dallas have a lot of history together as Jay hits a fantastic vertical suplex lariat from Scott Zaid onto Elliot Barnes, but Elliot kicks out. Scott with a back elbow that Seth Dallas moves out of the way of. Only NFTeam and Paradise Lost are the only teams in full left here, as one member of Southern Grid and one member of Black Coat Veterans have been eliminated immediately. Over the top rope, Jay Scott takes Seth Dallas. Back suplex from Scott onto the apron as Elliot Barnes has Jason Paradise up, but he does a flip over into a jumping tornado DDT. Fantastic offense there by Jason Paradise. Big power slam by Noah Kakoa. And a 2 count there. Someone is bleeding. I believe it's Jay Scott. Standing shooting star gets the knees for Seth Dallas, as Noah Kakoa goes to work on Blake Blackwell, or Scott Zaid, excuse me, just stomping his head down. And now a torture rack from Elliot Barnes into a rack attack bomb onto Jason Paradise. Barn burner by Elliot onto Jason. 1, 2, kick out by Paradise. 110th Street slam by Elliot Barnes. Scott Zaid with a Pepsi twist onto Noah Kakoa. 1, 2, kick out by Kakoa. After the frenetic start we had, no eliminations in some time. Big side effect there by Scott Zaid. 2, and Noah kicks out. Look at Jay getting his leg swung into the turnbuckle post by Seth Dallas. Jay could have a busted leg after that one. Seth picks up Jay, but Jay appears to have reversed, and he has big running neck breaker by Noah Kakoa. And Noah could be looking for the Hawaiian drop. Has him up, Hawaiian drop to Scott Zaid. 1, 2, 3, and the Black Coat Veterans become the first full team to be eliminated. And Noah taking the time to hot dog and grandstand. On the outside, big Canadian rack DDT by Seth Dallas. Dragon suplex by Jason Paradise. And Noah Kakoa is taking all the time in the world to get the photo op in. Hasn't won the match yet, but does not care. And now Noah Kakoa and Jason Paradise trying to simultaneously tee off on Elliot Barnes. But Noah now looking to team up with his partner, Jay Scott. Hot body, Jay Scotty. Now we have both members of Paradise Lost in the ring. Noah Kakoa enters and catches Seth Dallas, but Dallas turns the pressure. Jay Scott was right there, but Noah got the knees up on the shooter anyway. It is 2-on-1 on Seth Dallas right now. Northern Lights by Jason Paradise. Seth Dallas in a horrible way right now as both members of NFTeam just tee off on him. Seth reverses one attack, but can't reverse the second. Noah Kakoa has him trapped. Super Dragon, eat your heart out. Curb stomp onto Dally. And Noah goes for the pin now. 1, 2. Seth kicks out. Another Snapdragon by Jason Paradise. Jason and Elliot have just been going hell for leather on one another for this entire contest. Adam, smasher to Dallas. Working like a unit. 1, 2. Dallas is out of there. It's now down to 2 individual members of Southern Grid and Paradise Lost and the collective of NFTeam. They have the numbers advantage now. They finally break off what has been an interminable war between Paradise and Barnes. The former MWWA Tag Team Champions look to be in full force. Look at Jason Paradise launched into the turnbuckle post. But Elliot Barnes is just giving Jay some painful lessons on the outside. Jason Paradise getting in and eats a punch. Series of them. Gut wrench to Paradise as Elliot Barnes takes full control on Jay Scott. 1, 2. Jason Paradise kicks out. Noah Kakoa has him up. Hawaiian drop to Jason Paradise. But is it enough to fully eliminate Paradise Lost? 1, 2, 3. It is down to Elliot Barnes versus NFTeam in earnest. Has him up. Barnes is fighting. But it is 2-on-1, a battle of former MWWA Tag Team Champions. It was Southern Grid who dethroned NFTeam to become the final ever MWWA Tag Team Champions. Belly to belly is countered by Barnes. Barnes gets back in the ring. This could be a dangerous position for him. But he's bringing it on. Elliot's got him hooked. Barn burner to Jay Scott. 1, 2. Noah Kakoa nearly just let that happen, but he was confident that Jay Scott could kick out. He was confident that Jay could get the shoulder up, and he did. Forearm smash from Elliot. Off the ropes, a big punch to the face of Noah Kakoa. Noah slips through the legs of Elliot Barnes. Went for the half and half, but hot body Jay Scotty there to stop that. And look at the power of Noah Kakoa with a dominating power slam. Jay Scott countered by Elliot Barnes, but Elliot now has Noah. No, he doesn't. Elliot is fighting with everything he's got, but Jay Scott and Noah Kakoa may just be too much. Again with this power slam into a backbreaker that time. Seems like we're seeing a little bit of tension form between Jay Scott and Noah Kakoa as they can't seem to work as a cohesive unit. Got him hooked, but Noah again interrupting him. Could we see the implosion of NFTeam here tonight? Back elbows to Elliot Barnes. Jay Scott countering him. Leg breaker. Jay wants the glory for himself. 1, 2, 3. NFTeam get the win. It was a 2-on-1 assault. But NFTeam win the TNT Men's Tag Team Championships. And they start as they mean to go on. Fantastic effort as we move on to our next match. And here we are for the Grand Championship. Konsuke Takeshita already looking to pin Michael Young, but couldn't quite get it done. Jacob Clark looking ready for action here. This is an elimination contest for the TNT Grand Championship. The original era of TNT, one of the most prestigious titles there were. A lot of pins going on. 1, 2, not sure. Kick out. Nobody's eliminated yet. We got Jett Mulligan and Jamie Clark. Konsuke Takeshita and Michael Young, a dream match, and the unknown Danny Horror taking on Jacob Clark on the shoulders, up, down, and down. Danny Horror evades. Michael Young with a pile driver. Jamie Clark goes for the pin on Jett Mulligan. 1, 2, kick out. Danny Horror dives out, big release. Powerbomb by Michael Young. Another powerbomb to Takeshita as Jamie Clark does battle with Jett Mulligan. Oh, good Lord almighty. Inverted Alabama slam to Jett Mulligan. As now the referee exits the ring. Danny Horror goes for the pin. Not even a 1 count on Jacob Clark, however. Takeshita puts Jamie Clark in the corner, and it's a big forearm smash to take him down. Jamie Clark, the only man who held the Grand Championship under its former distinction in TNT. Look at that run-in, but nobody there. Danny Horror goes for the pin, and Jamie put in the corner with Takeshita. Jett Mulligan with the double cross-body block in the corner. Jamie Clark getting caught with the gut wrench, holds on. A second. And a third gut wrench suplex. Dropped on the top. Michael Young does to Takeshita as Jamie Clark rolls to the outside. Jacob Clark going for the pin. Not even a 1 count. No eliminations yet in this 6-way matchup to determine the first ever Grand Champion. Michael Young and Konsuke Takeshita, a bona fide dream match. As he went for the Busaiku, but Mikey evaded it. Jett Mulligan with a poison rana to Michael Young. Hell of a maneuver, takes down the cryptid in cowboy boots. Jett Mulligan has him up. B-driver to Michael Young. Japanese Ocean Queen suplex to Jamie Clark, a bit of an insult to injury. So much happening at once. Konsuke Takeshita sets his sights on Jamie Clark with the Lion Salt. Mikey tossed up and over. Jett Mulligan not going to give him any space. No eliminations thus far. Not even a 1 count on Jacob Clark. Look at this. Tiger suplex countered by Michael Young. Stepped on the foot. He's going to try and... God. The force that would have incurred. And all 6 men on the outside of the ring now. The referee is going to have a tough time keeping up with this one. Jett Mulligan goes for the tombstone. Mikey reverses the tombstone on the stairs to Jett Mulligan. A tombstone on the steel steps. Good Lord. Kick out by Jamie. And the 585 by Mikey. Essex Destroyer by Danny Horror. Let's be the first elimination on Jacob Clark here. 1, 2, 3. Jacob Clark, the first to fall. Emerald Flosion by Michael Young. 1. Kick out. Mikey has the cover hooked. 1, 2. Jett Mulligan kicks out. Kick in the head, as now there are 5 who remain. 3 on one side of the arena, 3 on the other side. Mikey gets back in the ring. Jett Mulligan gets back in the ring. Look at that power slam by Michael Young. Pump handle power bomb by Danny Horror. In the corner, Mikey just chucks Jett Mulligan. Danny Horror with a teardrop too. Konsuke Takeshita, look at the power by Michael Young on display. Jacob Clark will have to take his leave. He saw him nod to his brother. Jamie just went for a 585 to the back of the head. And now a double team spot, double suplex to Konsuke Takeshita as Jett Mulligan hits a big move on Michael Young. Jett Mulligan up to the top, straight from New York with that swanton to Michael Young. 1, 2. Mikey kicks out. Jamie has Danny up and drops him on the top. Jett Mulligan has Mikey hooked. Sit out tombstone, the Owen driver. Back up to the top. Straight from New York, and Mikey got the knees up. And now a double team from Jamie and Takeshita to Danny Horror. Big Larry, 1, 2. Kick out by Danny Horror, 1, 2. Mulligan is out of there, and then there were 4. Jamie trying to bust open Danny Horror. Springboard, nothing from Takeshita. Powerbomb from Young. And now Mikey grabs Konsuke Takeshita and just chucks him in the corner. Looks like everyone wants a piece of Takeshita, but Danny Horror grabs Michael Young. Stormbreaker to Young. 1, 2, 3. Blue Thunder Bomb from Konsuke Takeshita. Will he get the elimination on Jamie Clark? 1, 2. Jamie kicks out of the Blue Thunder Bomb. Danny Horror has his sights set on Takeshita, but the Boost Psycho knee takes him down. 1, 2. No, Danny gets the shoulder up after the Boost Psycho knee. Fantastically done. Springboard forearm to Danny Horror. What a move. Jamie runs in and gets the kitchen sink for his troubles. Falling elbow. Jamie back up. Jamie tries to grab him, but no use. Stand a nice side slam there by Jamie Clark. Grabs Konsuke Takeshita. 585 to Takeshita. Jamie goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and then there were 2. Danny Horror, Jamie Clark. Who will get the grand championship? Danny hooshes Jamie to the floor. Good Lord, the brutality there. Tossing him into the apron that time, and now Danny Horror just laying on to Jamie Clark, but Jamie reverses, and they are fighting at ringside. Short arm lariat to Danny Horror. Picks him up. Danny Horror eats a rising hand chop, and Jamie Clark stays in control here. Into the steps he goes. Danny fighting back now. This can end anywhere in the arena as Jamie is belly to bellied overhead style. Danny Horror spins him around. Fuck your neck to Jamie Clark. 1, 2. No, Jamie kicks out. Jamie Clark manages to kick out, but Danny Horror stays on the offensive. Danny Horror has a suplex incoming, and he nails it. Jamie's hand clacking against the steel steps at ringside. Jamie back up now. He's got that fighting spirit, half and half, countered by Danny Horror. Jamie nearly sent into the barrier. Clothesline from Jamie to Danny. Danny gets back up, and they are fighting dangerously close to the commentator's area. Danny went for a kick. Jamie countered it. Jamie Clark, brainbuster on the floor. Nowhere to go. Danny picked up by Jamie. Jamie throws him into the barrier. Danny fights back out of it. Danny Horror has Jamie Clark and tosses him to the other side of the arena. Jamie counters whatever Danny may have been going for there. These two are fighting back and forth and back and forth. There is nowhere and nothing to keep them from each other. Danny Horror taking it back to the ring. Jamie Clark barely has himself under himself. He's getting hyped up by the fans. And Danny took too long. Jamie made it pay. 585 took his damn head off. What a lariat. 1, 2, 3. Jamie Clark wins the Grand Championship. What a match! A fantastic performance by Jamie Clark gets him the Grand Championship. He survived 5 other men to win that matchup. Absolutely incredible. As we get into this Women's Tag Team Championship match, Alexis Smith and Siobhan Palmer taking on Yuri Kushida and Morgan Jindrak. It is Flawless versus the Dreamers. One fall to a finish to crown the first ever TNT Women's Tag Team Champions. And it has been a hot start with our championship matches on the evening. And Siobhan nearly taken down there. Yuri Kushida doing some incredible offense there. And the Dreamers in full control of this early portion. This match is no disqualifications. The only rule is that pinfalls or submissions must occur in the ring. Moonsault by Morgan Jindrak. And Alexis Smith taking down Yuri Kushida. Up over for Alexis Smith. And now big brainbuster from Siobhan Palmer. We just saw her husband, Jamie Clark, win the Grand Championship in her last matchup, which was absolutely incredible. And a nice takedown there by Siobhan Palmer. Big slam from Yuri Kushida as Morgan Jindrak is sent all the way over. Siobhan looking to dive, but she wants Morgan on her feet. I don't know how smart this is. Siobhan with a Dragon Rana to the floor. Good God Almighty. A Dragon Rana to the floor from Siobhan Palmer. What a hellacious maneuver. But Morgan Jindrak staying in control for the most part. Alexis Smith and Yuri Kushida get back in the ring. Springboard headbutt from Alexis Smith. Very interesting offense. Oh my God, Morgan Jindrak with a kick to Siobhan, who was on the barrier. Diving drop kick like only a Smith can do. Vertical suplex to Siobhan Palmer there. Snap German from Alexis Smith. The Dreamers and Flawless doing battle here for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Yuri Kushida sent up and over. And Alexis Smith left by her lonesome in the ring. now Alexis Smith gets a chair, but Yuri Kushida disarms her and throws it back in her face. Pushes her into the corner. Puts her in the tree of woe. And Yuri Kushida just grinding her boot onto Alexis Smith's face. Eye rakes, and now it's Yuri Kushida versus Siobhan Palmer. Big discus forearm there by Kushida. Has her trapped here. And the former MWWA Women's Champion Yuri Kushida has it locked in deep. Morgan Jindrak has the chair. It just clatters Siobhan Palmer with that chair shot. And another one, but it's evaded by Palmer into the discus kick. But she hit the chair and nearly broke her leg. Good Lord, that chair is getting destroyed. Drop kick to Alexis Smith. One. Kick out at one by Siobhan. Alexis Smith has Morgan Jindrak, but Morgan just able to fight her off. Alexis Smith with the buck over. Look at Siobhan, big wasteland and a big boy senton as well. Alexis has a bat and she is swinging. And a Spanish fly from Siobhan Palmer. 1, 2, kick out by Yuri Kushida as Morgan Jindrak gets back in the ring. Siobhan Palmer has her up. Royal flush to Yuri Kushida. 1, 2. Kick out by Yuri Kushida. Matrix Revolutions there by Alexis Smith right onto the chair. And Siobhan Palmer procures a table. She has ill intentions here. Siobhan Palmer. Fuck your neck. Yuri Kushida style. Picks her up. Leg sweep is evaded by Siobhan, and the chair is now being used by Morgan Jindrak. Poison Rana onto the legs of the chair from Siobhan Palmer. Good Lord. What a landing for Yuri Kushida as Alexis Smith takes apart the table at the ringside area. Lion salt from Siobhan Palmer. Alexis Smith has got some ill intentions in mind. 2. Kick out by Yuri Kushida. Keep your eyes on Alexis Smith. She's got her locked. Siobhan's up top. And a Michinoku driver through the table. Oh my God. Morgan Jindrak may be lucky to make it out of here alive, as now it is the Dreamers taking on Flawless, but it's a 2-on-1 affair at this point. Oh no, Morgan. Pile driver on the table. Oh my God. But Alexis there to break it up. Yuri Kushida with the chops and punches and chops and punches. But she tripped up and Alexis was saved. Morgan grabs the belt. Big inverted crush to Yuri Kushida. Morgan Jindrak desperately needs to get back in the ring, because right now it is Flawless with a 2-on-1 advantage against Yuri Kushida. Morgan Jindrak just watching on as Yuri Kushida gets hit with a Spanish fly and a shooter. And a twisting moonsault as well. Snap dragon from Yuri as Morgan has the bat. She's waiting for Siobhan so she can clack her in the side of the head. Good Lord. That was brutal. And an inverted Michinoku driver there as Yuri Kushida throws Alexis Smith in the corner. Yuri Kushida with a snake eyes as more and more plunder is found from under the ring. And another pile driver, this time to Alexis Smith. Siobhan incapacitated. 1, 2. And the Dreamers not quite able to get the win there. Alexis by the pigtail. And now has her locked in, and Alexis is on the brink of tapping, but Siobhan right there to break it up. Alexis was maybe a second away from tapping, and Siobhan, like a good partner, able to protect her. Morgan Jindrak has her hooked. Double underhook. Rana reversal from Alexis Smith, as now Yuri Kushida just lays in the punches on Siobhan Palmer. Takes down Morgan Jindrak. And Siobhan defending as Alexis sets up the table. She's already used one table tonight. Could she be looking to use a second one here? What in the world? Alexis Smith caught. Big boy senton by Morgan Jindrak. 1, 2. No, the Dreamer's not quite done yet. Oh goodness, headlocks here. And a nice maneuver there by Morgan Jindrak as the Dreamers retake control. Up to the middle rope. This is a bad spot for the Flawless. And Morgan puts herself through the table. But it does not matter as Yuri Kushida hits the pile driver on Siobhan. 1, 2, 3. The Dreamers get the win. What a matchup that we have just witnessed as the first ever women's tag team champions get the win. Fantastically done as we move into our next matchup. And as we get into this match to determine who will face for the TNT World's Heavyweight Championship next week, we've got Alex Clark taking on Tony Samuels and Nicky Diamond, two former world champions in this match and a former contender. Kick out by Tony Samuels there. Alex Clark, Orange Crush, powerbomb to Nicky Diamond to start it off. Good Lord. Tony Samuels laying in these shots on Alex Clark here. Alex with a shining elbow. Nicky Diamond was a last-minute substitution following a flight cancellation. Big crossbody, and Alex Clark is on fire here. The last ever WNW World's Champion, showcasing exactly what brought him to the dance. Nice, interesting offense there by Tony Samuels. Nothing if not innovative is the former MWWA Heavyweight Champion of the World. But Alex seems to have countered, and he did with an arm drag there. A wrestling clinic has broken out in this Eliminator. Nicky Diamond back in the fray now as Alex Clark returns with a weapon, with a steel folding chair. Nicky just ragging on the head of Alex Clark and slamming him into the chair. And Nicky Diamond taking control now. Big twisting Uranagi to Tony Samuels. One kick out by Tony. Nicky Diamond, a former United States champion in his own right. Big forearm smash from Alex, and he goes right into the punches as well. The winner of this match, as well as the winner of the other men's eliminator next week, will face for the men's heavyweight championship. And Nicky puts them both in the corner, using Alex as a weapon on Tony Samuels. Good Lord. And now just punching away on Alex Clark. These two have actually never occupied the same ring. Nicky Diamond and Alex Clark, and Nicky Diamond and Tony Samuels, or Alex Clark and Tony Samuels. These three men have never faced each other before, so very, very interesting. Gourd buster there by Nicky, who is the biggest man in this match by a big margin. Nicky Diamond now grabbing him. German suplex to Tony Samuels, and the Diamond Daddy taking charge. Wedging that chair where it don't belong, right in the corner. Looking out to see what he should do. Tony Samuels picking up Nicky Diamond now as Alex Clark regains his composure. Nicky reversing. Half and half suplex to Tony Samuels. Good Lord. 1, 2. And Tony nearly taken down. Alex just clattering Nicky Diamond in the back of the head, shatters that kendo stick over him, and then drops the rubble on Tony Samuels. Nicky countering the punches. Good Lord, Nicky Diamond grabbing Alex Clark, but Alex reversing. Tony just letting them have their fun. Big power slam by Alex Clark and a shining elbow as well. And now Alex Clark has Nicky Diamond up, looking for possibly a big maneuver, but couldn't connect. Nicky countered it. Nicky Diamond countered as well. And a backdrop driver to Nicky Diamond from Alex Clark. Alex dragging Nicky, putting him in the turnbuckle. And he looked like he was gonna do some damage, but turned his attention to Tony Samuels. Has him locked in that Dragon Sleeper. The poetry of silence. He noticed Tony was hanging around for too long. 1, 2. Tony survives, but Nicky has the chair. And he went to clatter Alex Clark with it, but nobody home. Alex picks him up. Snake eyes to Nicky Diamond. Nicky back to his feet now, has Alex Clark half and half, and he lands in a pile next to Tony Samuels. Nicky now wedging the chair in a different corner. Mayhaps has a better idea. Oh, and he put his ass on him. Put a little ass on it there. Rising hand chop from Nicky Diamond. Tony has him up. The slap. Daddy. Nailed by Tony Samuels, and now both former world champions doing some damage. Big body slam from Alex Clark. 1, 2. No, Nicky stays alive just a little bit longer. Tony unwedging the chair now. And Alex nearly got his head taken off, but he was just a little too quick on the draw. Nicky eats a lowercase AA from Alex Clark, but Tony turns his nap time! Gave Nicky a dose of melatonin. But Nicky Diamond, the master of sleeping, survives. Tony goes for the cover. 1, 2. Diamond kicks out. Still no eliminations in this matchup. Alex goes for the chair shot now. Nobody home. Dropped on the top rope. Did Alex Clark get? Alex runs in and just pumps the hell out of Tony Samuels' face. Big knee lift there. And now the Kawada kicks from Tony Samuels. He's got Alex in his sights. But Nicky is to his feet. Is he going to just let this happen? No, he intercepts Alex Clark. He may have just saved Alex from a nap time there. Big shot to the chest. Nicky reverses the attempt. Running lariat turns Tony inside out. 1, 2. Kick out. What a lariat by Nicky, but it may not matter. Has him up. Final destination to Nicky Diamond. Scrambles to cover. 1, 2. No, Nicky survives. Final destination. Tony grabs Alex, crossing German suplex to Alex, and he rolls out. Nicky catches him, half and half suplex. So many drops on the neck and upper back area. Good Lord Almighty, turns him out with that lariat from hell. 1, 2, 3. Tony's out of there. Nicky Diamond with the half and half, the lariat and the elimination. Now has the chair and it's just swinging on Alex Clark. Nicky Diamond knows how big this matchup is for him. Tony and Alex have been to the mountaintop. They have won the world titles. Nicky Diamond has never been given that opportunity. Nicky knows how much this means to him. Alex Clark in a bad spot. Gun stun on the ropes. Kick in the back from the Diamond Daddy. Nicky Diamond picks him up once again, has him hooked. Suplex on the chair, a butterfly release. But Alex is back up, runs in. Crucifix driver from Alex Clark. Alex nails him with the crucifix driver. Went for the poetry of silence, but Nicky had the counter. Went for the rising, but Nicky not there. Alex Clark springboard crossbody from Clark. Alex grabs the chair. Nicky disarms him. Nicky Diamond throws Alex in the buckles. Alex with the reversal of fate. Kick to Nicky Diamond. Chop from Diamond to Clark. Up and over. Alex lands on the apron. Big punch in the face. Staggers him. Nicky Diamond looking for a suplex here on the apron. And he gets it. Nicky Diamond's got to get him back in the ring if he wants to win the matchup. But he's dealing some extra damage on the ringside area. Nicky Diamond, the size advantage to his benefit. Tossing Alex like he was nothing. I think there's at least a 7-inch size difference in height, about 40 pounds of muscle mass. Nicky Diamond, absolutely massive. Alex Clark, definitely not small, but looks diminutive compared to Nicky. Alex Clark, backdrop driver on the floor. Good Lord, what a landing. Alex grabs the chair. Nicky got no defense for that. Chair shot right to the head. Good Lord, Nicky may have a huge bit of life-altering pain causing from that. He got him with the chop, picks him up. Oh no, he could be looking for it. The running Diamond Destroyer from Nicky Diamond. 1, 2. No, Alex kicks out of the RDD. Nicky picks him up. Alex counters with the lariat. Alex grabs the chair once again. Nicky counters it for a second time, picks up Alex Clark once again. In the corner, skipping him like a stone. Went for the leg drop, but nobody home. Alex has him in position. Poetry of silence locked in. Will Nicky be forced to submit? Alex has got it in deep. Nicky Diamond submits. And Alex Clark punches his ticket to next week. Fantastic effort from all three men. Alex Clark, the final WNW Heavyweight Champion, gets the win. And he is going to be there next week in the first world title matchup. So we move into our next contest. And as we get into our first women's world title eliminator match, we have got Cassidy Clark taking on Lazara Morgan and Nikita Ventura. Three women who know each other so very well, know each other's tricks all the way through. Two former Destiny champions and a former FNF Worlds champion. Nikita Ventura and Cassidy Clark have never wrestled before. Big Uraken there from Cassidy Clark. Multiple elbows to the stomach there of Cassidy. Lazara Morgan with a Canadian destroyer to Cassidy Clark. Good Lord, what a start to this one. Lazara Morgan sets her sights on Nikita Ventura, one of the all-time great Destiny Championship matches. And now Nikita taking down Lazara Morgan. Lazara boots her off there. Big takedown there by Laz as Cassidy looks to recover on the outside. This is the first of 2 eliminators to determine who will face for the Women's Heavyweight Championship next week. Back fist there by Cassidy. Big back chop there. As now Nikita taking full advantage of her ability. Nice face breaker there by Nikita Ventura. And a gut buster as well. This has been all Nikita Ventura for the last little bit. Fantastic effort from her. But this is an eliminator, so there can only be one winner. Bow and arrow applied from Nikita Ventura. Will Cassidy submit here? Cassidy escapes lateral. Referee didn't even have enough time to get into the pin before the kick out. Release German by Lazara Morgan. Good Lord. Neck breaker by Laz into the pop splash from Morgan. And now one of the storied rivalries of TNT and FNF. Lazara and Cassidy, Nikita Ventura, meeting of the minds for those two. And now Lazara just teeing off on Cassidy Clark, but Cassidy had the escape ready and she used it perfectly. What an attack there. She kicked Cassidy so hard she did a flip. Good Lord. Backbreaker by Nikita. Not even a 1 count on Cassidy though. Lazara runs in, but Nikita had the counter. Look at the power by Nikita. Countered from Lazara. Pro-La lariat from Lazara Morgan. 1, 2. Nikita kicks out of the Pro-La lariat as Cassidy exits the ring. Shooting star is countered by Nikita with the knees. Cassidy has a steel chair. There's been an obsession with the Clarks and steel chairs here tonight. My God. Tiger driver on the stairs. My God. Or on the chair, excuse me. My God. What an assault by Cassidy Clark. Oh no, this doesn't end well. Cassidy spinning around. Backwards diving cross body. 1, 2. Kick out by Laz. And the Singapore cane being used by Nikita Ventura. Cassidy caught. Mighty mousetrap by Nikita Ventura. And now Cassidy Clark throws Nikita to the outside. Nightfall to Lazara. And she grabs the chair once again. But Nikita takes her down. Springboard crossbody, but Cassidy just ran out of the way and Nikita ate the ropes with her neck. 1, 2. Lazara nearly taken out there by Cassidy. And she's going for it. Mighty knees. No, Cassidy evaded. Has Lazara up. Japanese Ocean Cyclone suplex. 1, 2. Laz kicks out. Lazara managed to kick out of the Japanese Ocean Cyclone suplex. Why does Nikita have a chair, or a ladder, excuse me? Lion salt, but Cassidy ate the ladder. 1, 2. Kick out. Cassidy Clark now has Nikita right where she wants her. Up for the Uraken, but Nikita simply too short. Back elbows. Incoming from Cassidy Clark as Nikita falls hard on the ladder. Lazara with the back elbow. And the Uraken from Cassidy. Half and half to Lazara. And now Cassidy putting that chair into the turnbuckles. Wedging it in there. Cassidy runs in, goes for the drop kick. The best in the business, but Lazara had the counter. Pro lariat to Cassidy Clark. 1, 2. Cassidy kicks out of the pro lariat there. Picks her back up, but Nikita there for the damage. Cassidy staggered Lazara. Poison Rana to Nikita Ventura. Cassidy Clark with a gut wrench here and nails Lazara with the suplex. Going for another one. Another gut wrench suplex by Cassidy Clark. Nikita Ventura countered by Cassidy Clark as Lazara Morgan on the outside. And now some offense incoming. Oh Lord, this doesn't end well. Hammerlock. Northern Lights head first onto the ladder. Good Lord almighty. Cassidy Clark taking no prisoners. And now just dropping Nikita on the top rope. Cassidy has an elimination in sight here for Nikita. Hooks her up, Japanese Ocean Cyclone suplex! 1, 2. Nikita kicks out of the blessing in disguise. Went for the nightfall, but Nikita had the counter. Nikita has her hooked. Mighty mousetrap from Nikita Ventura. But Lazara catches her. Cold shoulder from Les to Nikita. 1, 2, 3. Nikita's out of there. Laz is up. Cassidy is up. Cassidy tossed into the chair. Double stomp by Lazara and the kick as well. Lazara picks Cassidy up. The punches raining in. Lazara tried to put her on the top rope. Cassidy has Lazara hooked. Ripcord lowercase AA into the Regalplex on Lazara. Brutality at its finest as Cassidy pulls Lazara to center ring. And she's got the stretch plum locked in. Is Lazara going to tap out here with the stretch plum? And she does. Cassidy gets the win and punches her ticket to next week. And a fantastic performance, but another win for a Clark here tonight as we move into our next contest. As we get into our final main event, or our final title match, excuse me, we've got the Legacy Championship on the line as Sara Zucconi, Fleur, Elise, and Kazuko do battle. This is only one fall to a finish, no elimination here. The winner will become the Legacy Championship, or champion, excuse me. Sara Zucconi with the headbutt to make Kazuko. Stomp on the arm there. And now chops back and forth from Zucconi and Elise. Zucconi with the headbutt there. And Kazuko taking on Sara Zucconi now, but Sara has been in control for this one for the brunt of it. Backbreaker into a neckbreaker by Sara Zucconi. Hip toss by Sara as well. Good Lord. She is all over this one. It is her right after all, and that's her other right there. Laying in more rights on Fleur Elise. Kazuko with the Singapore cane shots, but Fleur Elise disarms her for cord buster here and nails it. Fleur Elise now grabbing Sara Zucconi. Looking for a suplex. Jackhammer by Fleur Elise. Kazuko thrown into the turnbuckle. Hip toss nearly took out Sara Zucconi. Fleur Elise showcasing her tremendous power over these two other competitors. Sara went for the kick, but May had it scouted. Fleur Elise grabs Sara Zucconi up on the shoulders. Shoulder breaker. Another big hip toss by Sara Zucconi. And a discus punch as well as May Kazuko leaves the ring once again. Grabbing a sledgehammer now and just hits Fleur in the knee with it. Good Lord. Fleur Elise with a pop-up into a penalty kick by May Kazuko and a bottom rope moonsault as well. 1, 2. Sara Zucconi was in for the break, but Fleur did get the shoulder up just before. Leg drop to the arm from May Kazuko. And an Avada Kedavra from Sara Zucconi. And now Fleur has her where she wants her up. Into a Yokozuka cutter. May Kazuko up here. Toss in the corner. Back elbow by Fleur Elise. Going for the belly to belly, but May had the counter. Kicks aplenty there by Fleur Elise. Now has May up. A bit of a rough one, but a power bomb there. Sara Zucconi able to break it up, though. Not paying attention to her surroundings. Fleur Elise using that sledgehammer to her full advantage. Big back kick from Sara Zucconi. Up and over Fleur Elise as Sara Zucconi now stomping on the hand of May Kazuko and stomping on her elbow as well. And now up and over May Kazuko, but Fleur Elise has Sara Zucconi where she wants her. Back and forth they go. Sara Zucconi with a double underhook DDT, and Fleur rolls out. She's got her hooked on. Prettier from Sara Zucconi to May Kazuko. 1, 2. And Sara Zucconi nearly just won the Legacy Championship right then and there. May Kazuko in a bad way, has her up on the shoulders. Drops her down with that face buster. Into the rings of Saturn on May Kazuko. Fleur Elise needs to get in there and break it up, and she does. But now just giving them the space, making them come to her, and they will. Sara Zucconi has Fleur Elise. Traps her in a Juchi Katami over the top rope. Fantastic ring awareness there by Sara Zucconi. But Fleur Elise grabbing May Kazuko. Kazuko with the knee. She sets her sights on Sara Zucconi. Maybe not the best strategy there as Fleur just squishes her head like a grape. And slams her right down. Big twisting Uranagi by Fleur Elise. Thrust kick from Zucconi. Fantastic arm drag there by May Kazuko. But Zucconi with the counter. Who will be the first Legacy champion in the new era of Tuesday Night Titans? Sara Zucconi with the thrust kick to Fleur Elise. Picks her up. Fleur looks like she was trying to avoid an Irish whip. Takes a knee. And punches repeatedly in the stomach. Thrust kick from Zucconi. And a running one for good measure. But Mei Kazuko off the ropes. Scissors kick from Mei Kazuko. Fleur Elise right there, though. Mei Kazuko thrown over the top rope, and Fleur Elise going out after her. Opts instead to get some more plunder from under the ring. She has a steel folding chair. And Mei Kazuko using gravity to punch her as she falls down. Good Lord. Mei Kazuko eats a forearm smash from Sara Zucconi. Toss in the ring now as Fleur Elise grabs Mei, and a gourd buster onto the barricade at ringside. Tossed back into the match, or into the ring, excuse me, back into the match as well. Singapore Cane to the face. Sara Zucconi disarmed. Fleur Elise has the Singapore Cane. Mei Kazuko went for a drop kick, but nobody home. That Singapore Cane getting put to good use. Uppercut to the back of the head. Mei Kazuko with a roll through into a Listo kick, and look at how that Singapore Cane has been tattered there. Kazuko throws Fleur Elise into the corner. Shoots her to the other side, but bumps shoulders with Sara Zucconi. This could be the end here. Gory bomb from Fleur Elise. Sara Zucconi evades. And a thrust kick to the back of the head. She has Mei Kazuko now. Excuse me. And now takes her down. Mei Kazuko eats a fist in the face. And now could be looking to call it here. Thrust kick to Kazuko. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No! Sara Zucconi 1 second away from being Legacy champion. She has her up, though. Fireman slam. Fleur Elise too busy trying to get a weapon from under the ring. Will she be able to break this up? And she does. Barely able to break that one up. Fleur grabs her. Bittersweet symphony from Elise. Mei Kazuko out of commission. 2. Fleur nearly got the win there with the bittersweet symphony. Calling her up once again. Looked like she had her hooked for a second time, but Sara Zucconi managed to escape. Sara Zucconi pulling on the leg of Fleur Elise, and Mei Kazuko just swung that bat right at her back. Good Lord. Toss in the corner, back elbow by Mei Kazuko. Fleur Elise has her ready. One more time with this jackhammer to Mei Kazuko. And now has Sara Zucconi hooked for this Yokozuka cutter. Has the Singapore Cane and just shatters it on Sara Zucconi. Look at the strikes here from Kazuko. Fantastic Meteora as well as Fleur rolls to the outside. Mei grabbing Sara. Inverted DDT from Kazuko up to the top. Mei Kazuko with the King Kong knee drop. 1, 2, 3, and Mei Kazuko wins the Legacy Championship. She manages to pick up the win in her debut, and fantastic performance by Mei Kazuko. Let's move on to our next contest. As we move into our second eliminator, the winner of this match will face Cassidy Clark next week for the Women's Championship, as CLB gets a face full of Kaylee, courtesy of Mia Jones. A lot of history here from FNF. Especially Mia Jones and Kaylee Mercer. Such a storied rivalry. Kaylee throws Mia into Loverboy, but can't get it there. CLB, for those unfamiliar, is Selena Adams. She has become chaste in her old age, I guess you could say. 21 is a little too old to be all about the women and the ladies. She's about love now. Big inverted slam there by Kaylee Mercer. Love tap from certified lover boy Selena Adams as Kaylee Mercer throws her up and over. Kaylee grabbing Mia Jones, went for the flosion but nobody home. Big inverted DDT from Mia Jones. Such history between these two. Kaylee with the stylish DDT there off the middle rope. And a springboard Phoenix, nobody home. And now Selena Adams taken down by Mia Jones. Just the punches in the face. Springboard back elbow as Kaylee Mercer procures a ladder. Juji Katami to Selena Adams here. And we know how much Mia Jones is a master at targeting the arms. Big Michinoku driver there by CLB. One kick out. And Kaylee reversed by Selena Adams. Selena getting in now with a fantastic springboard, but Mia Jones has her hooked. Butt bomb from Mia Jones and has it locked in. The butterfly hold. But Selena manages to escape. Mia now caught by Kaylee Mercer with that Destino. Selena Adams tosses Kaylee into the corner. We know how devastating she can be in the corner. Oh, goodness gracious. Even with a full pair of pants, that's just disrespectful. Selena countered by Kaylee. Brainbuster double underhook style from Selena Adams and a moonsault to the back. Kaylee with a diving elbow to the back as well. Kaylee Mercer on fire right now. Springboard into the disaster kick. And Selena Adams with the gum and Giri. Selena Adams grabs Kaylee Mercer. Inverted suplex to Mercer. Mia Jones now picking up Kaylee. Looks like Selena wanted to do some double team offense. Northern Lights suplex by Kaylee Mercer. Springboard back elbow by Mia Jones, who goes to the middle rope now. Big elbow, but Kaylee evaded it. How many times has she been hit by that move? Kaylee Mercer pulls her in for the kick as Selena looks like she may have been trying to hype herself up there. And now we're going to see some double team offense from the Bleach Blonde people as fantastic double suplex there. Mia throws Selena right into the corner. Oh, we've seen her do this before. She says this is how she makes sure people get their reps in. Toss them hither and yon. Off the ropes. Sliding German suplex. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Selena kicks out. Mia Jones right in front of Kaylee Mercer. But she gets the ladder and puts it back in the ring. Kaylee in short order, back after her. Oh, Lord. Picks her up. Powerbomb release from Selena. Went for the big boy, but Mia got the knees up. Backbreaker from Selena Adams, the certified lover boy, with the knee to the stomach. Up on the shoulders, Kaylee Mercer evades. Another Northern Lights, this time hooks it through. 1, 2. CLB kicks out. And now Kaylee dragging Mia hither and yon, puts her in the turnbuckle. Working on that arm now of Mia Jones. Runs in Cazadora Rana from Kaylee Mercer. Selena Adams hits with another double underhook brainbuster. TNA kick from Kaylee there. No eliminations thus far. Certified lover boy loves double teaming with that backbreaker. Blowing Mia Jones back out with that one. Certified lover boy in control, but Kaylee Mercer with the reversal. 1, 2, 3, and CLB is out of there. It's down to Jones and Mercer. Destino from Kaylee Mercer. And the Bombaye! Kaylee Mercer puts Mia on the ropes. Backflip DDT! 1, 2. Mia kicks out of the backflip DDT. Kaylee grabs her. Mia reversing. And Mia Jones with a sit-out DDT there. Mia Jones with the ass bomb. Will Kaylee submit? No, she is escaping from that butterfly hold. Kick from Kaylee there. Tiger driver to Mia Jones. Goes for the cover on Mia. 1, 2. Kaylee not able to secure it there. Picks up Mia Jones now, does Kaylee. Mia back to her feet though. Lifts her up. Shoulder breaker. All the damage to that arm over the years from Mia Jones and Kaylee Mercer. In the corner, could be looking to make her run her reps, but Kaylee had the counter. Backflip kick there by Kaylee Mercer. Spanish fly to Mia Jones. In the corner now she goes. Front flip DDT to Mia. 1, 2. Kick out by Jones. So much history between these two. Kaylee puts her on the ropes, but Mia reverses her. TNA kick by Kaylee Mercer. Kaylee with the forearm to Mia Jones. Grabs her. Forearm smash by Mia there. the corner she goes, but Kaylee gets the boots up. Back and forth and back and forth. An interminable matchup that seemingly has no end in sight. Kaylee with the forearms once again. Back in the corner, Mia staggers to her feet. Front flip, no! Bucks her right over. Mia Jones had the counter the second time through. And she grabs a chair. Chair shot to the stomach and to the leg. In the corner, Mia places the chair. Mia Jones goes for the stomp, but Kaylee had the counter. Matrix Revolutions to Mia Jones. Thrust kick, and another one for good measure. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and next week it will be Kaylee Mercer versus Cassidy Clark. And another big win for Kaylee Mercer. Could she look to become the first ever TNT Women's Champion? As we move into our main event. And in our final match of the evening to determine who will face Alex Clark next week, we've got BHJ, Cole Black, and Jett Thorne. BHJ trying to go for an elimination early, but both men setting their sights on Cole Black. BHJ with another belly to belly. Cole Black picking up BHJ, but BHJ has the reversal. And a big boot to Jett Thorne as well. Jett with the form smash and the kick there. Jett Thorne was the final TNT World's Champion. Cole Black, a former World's Champion as well. The second ever. BHJ never reached those heights. BHJ with an air raid crash to Jett Thorne as Cole Black adjusts his elbow pad. We know he was getting a pep talk from Malcolm Bivens before the matchup. Another belly to belly by BHJ. Cole Black with a butterfly suplex. Look at these knees from Cole Black. We have seen so many new champions, so many returning faces. But now it is time to determine who will face Alex Clark next week as Jett Thorne is once again thrown to the outside. BHJ and Cole Black continue to do battle here. Big back suplex, but BHJ flips out. Knee lift from Cole Black. And Jett Thorne just swinging that Singapore cane into Cole's back. And now Jett Thorne with a hip toss into a knee lift, and that's the Jett Thorne difference right there. Just dominating people over and over. Into the corner now, or into the ropes, excuse me. Cole Black managed to regain his composure before falling down. Oh, he gave him the clap! And he's got him locked in the lethal dose of poison! But Jett quickly manages to escape the LDP. BHJ senses blood in the water, but Cole Black not going to have anything to do with that. Now it's time. Meeting of the minds, Cole Black and Jett Thorne. Can't imagine a more hostile conversation than between those two. As Jett procures a ladder. And for the Gamangiri, nobody home. Cole Black back in the ring. Jett Thorne grabs the ladder. As Cole puts BHJ on the ropes. Jett eats a punch in the face by Cole. Kick in the stomach by Jett Thorne, who picks up Cole Black now. And drops him on the top rope. BHJ back to his feet. As Cole runs in for the lariat, but Jett just absorbs the pain. You rock into the back of Cole Black's head. Good God. Couldn't defend for that if he wanted to. You rock in straight to the back of the head. As now he has him locked in the rear naked choke. Jett Thorne nowhere to go. Jett Thorne in a bad way here, but he escapes BHJ's rear naked choke. As Cole Black puts the ladder to good use. Jett Thorne grabs Cole. And Cole manages to escape. Punch in the face by Jett Thorne. Looking for something big here. Delaying suplex. Look at the power. Before drilling him with that suplex. Jett back up. Eats the punches by BHJ. And an exploder suplex by BHJ. Cole Black has him hooked. Olympic slam from Cole Black. 1, 2. BHJ kicks out of the Olympic slam. Cole spins him around. Went for another Olympic slam. The Black Tar Heroin. But it's countered. BHJ picks him up on the shoulders. Thrill of the kill. 1, 2. Cole kicks out of Thrill of the Kill as Jett gets back in the ring with a chair. Jett takes down BHJ. Jett Thorne grabs BHJ now. Gut wrench. Dr. Bomb by Jett Thorne. 1. Kick out by BHJ. He gave him the clap for the second time. The lethal dose of poison. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to run. Jett Thorne may be forced to submit. He's been subjugated to a lot of pressure, but Cole, his grip seemed to give out on him. Cole Black picks him up, spins him out. Black Tar Heroin to Jett Thorne. 1, 2. No, Jett kicks out of Black Tar Heroin. And Cole Black just punched the ref in the face. Good Lord. And Cole Black with a power bomb to the floor. As Cole goes back to Jett Thorne, but Jett reversing Dragon Screw. Taking out the leg. Jett Thorne reversed by Cole Black on the ropes. Cole has him, and that's a kick below the belt from Cole Black to Jett Thorne. Into the stomach. Jett grabs him. Big shot to the back and a neck breaker as well. Jett Thorne has him, could be looking black hole breaker, and he gets it. But BHJ right there to hit him in the back, and now just knocks the ladder down with the Singapore cane. Just a statement of intent. Jett Thorne shatters the Singapore cane on BHJ, who takes him down. BHJ grabs him, you rock it, but Cole caught him. Black Tar Heroin on the ladder, what a sequence! 1, 2, no! BHJ kicks out. What a sequence that was! The Uraken, the Black Tar Heroin, nobody there. Cole Black picks up Jett Thorne on his shoulders. Jett reversing. Jett Thorne has Cole once again looking for this Dr. Bomb onto Cole Black. 1, 2. Cole survives. BHJ back up. Jett grabbed by BHJ. Could be looking for a power bomb here, and he gets it. A jackknife to Jett. BHJ with his feet on the ropes. 1, 2, 3. Jett just got eliminated. BHJ had to cheat to win. Cole Black, German suplex. And another one. A third German suplex to BHJ. 1, 2, 3, and it's Cole Black versus Alex Clark next week. Cole Black, the second ever TNT World's Champion, could be looking to become the first under this format. And that concludes our broadcast for the evening.